Hello, this is Lucas. The idea of this project is to improve my English and be able to speak fluently and correctly. I know this experiment is gonna be so awkward for most of the people, but the errors and the issues is part of the development and the path of learning something new. And how says the title of this video, I am gonna talk about anime, manga, and comics, and anything I want, basically. So let's start it. Yeah, I wanna talk about Roronoa Zoro, about the swordsman and the member of the Straw Hats Pirates, and the sacrifice he has to suffer to save Luffy and the rest of the crew. I mean, about the fight between Zoro and Kuma after beating Mori and Oz. You remember, right? For me, the sacrifice has three parts. This test has three parts where Zoro has to face not only the tragedy and the pain of Luffy's suffering and tired, as well as the way to get there, the path Zoro has to deal. After, well, first when he discovered that he can't beat Kuma, has to make a decision. He knows that there is no salvation for anyone when Kuma fights with all this power. And after kicking Moria's ass, Luffy falls asleep, or at least falls for his tire. I mean, then Kuma appears and makes an explosion that throws all the crew and the rest of the people away from for here, or for there. And when Kuma tries to catch a Luffy, Zoro causes or intend to do, but Kuma skins his heart. You know, the Shikibukai confesses an android. Then they start to fight, but there is no game. Kuma is more powerful and Zoro is tired and wounded. So the only solution is offer himself to sacrifice. Mm, do you do it? Or did you do it? Do you do it? That's the question of Kuma. And you remember this phrase of Zoro. He says the Luffy is the man who's gonna be the king of the pirates, the king of the pirates. But not only Zoro has his thought. Sanji appears and puts his feet on this situation. Nevertheless, I have to say something before. In this part, Zoro offered himself, and this is the first step, the first of the three. The second happened when he knocked out Sanji. It's the second test cause anyone, you and I, will be happy if someone says he or she is gonna do my job. That this another person is gonna replace me for take a bullet and liberate me for the obligation, for the sacrifice, but no Zoro, no him. Anyone is gonna be happy or relieved when someone says it's gonna be my job. In this case, is gonna receive the bullet or take the bullet, but no Zoro, no him. So he kicks ass, Sanji ass, and no, he says it's my duty. And the period after this test, is when Kuma accepts the deal. But it's not easy. Kuma said he's gonna present him the hell, and Zoro says okay. You remember the Zoro received part of the damage to Luffy's body, the damage and the tire, and Zoro accept that. Zoro received this pain, and in the in the way that he just able to speak, he said that it's okay. And the only thing he requires is to go to another place when he received this attack. He said that they're part of the sacrifice, because one thing is accepting the sacrifice when you don't know how it's gonna be, when you don't know what is the bullet that you have to receive. And the other is, one thing is you don't know, and the other is when you know exactly what you're gonna through and say yes. And that's why Zoro says yes. He says yes 3 times. First, when he offered his life to Kuma. Second, when don't let Sanji replace him. And the third, when after receive a sample of the punishment, he says yes. He said that he's gonna take this pain. And that's all. I don't know if it's gonna get me anyone who listened this audio, but thank you nevertheless. Yeah, it's for now. So thank you for anyone to listen to me and to stays until this finish. Thank you and see you later.